Good morning, YouTube. This is Chuck, and it's Friday, May 9th, about 10 o'clock in the morning, and we're just coming into Silver City, New Mexico, and there's the town limit sign right there. We're coming in from the east side, and this is probably the side that most people arrive in town from, and as you can see, this place is built for traffic. And they got there's three roads out of here. The US 180 comes in from the east, which is the road we're on, and it also goes out to the west, and that's just a little two-lane road, and it ends up going to quite a few different communities out in a rural area out there, so it doesn't see near as much traffic. And the other road comes in here from the southwest, and it comes in from Lordsburg, New Mexico, and that's New Mexico State Route 90. And we'll show you a little bit of that as well. But today I'm going to give you a windshield tour. There's the Welcome to Silver City sign. Silver City has an old historic district, and this isn't it. Obviously, this it's got all the modern stuff here. This all the businesses, and as we say, all the usual suspects. I mean, there's a Tractor Supply and a Harbor Freight and a Super Walmart, which is right up here just a little bit. We got to stop here. There's a big Ace Hardware right there in that little shopping center, and then right over there, that white building with the bay doors on it, that's a big lumber yard. That's a Foxworth Galbraith lumber yard, and we used to have one in town, and they closed it. I didn't even realize they were still in business anymore under that name. But as you can see, this is all the people going to work have already gone, so we missed the commute. But this is I guess it's still busy here, fairly busy at 10 o'clock. So some of these lights are kind of long-winded. There we go. There's just about every kind of hardware store and fast food joint a guy could want here. And the town of Silver City has a population of about 10,000 according to the internet, but the area around it, there's a lot of other little communities here, and this is basically the central shopping district. There's a Super Walmart right over there, and that's a big thing. It's bigger than our one at home. I was in there yesterday. But there's about another 20,000 people in the surrounding area. So this is the commerce center and shopping center for about 30,000 people, even though the population of the town itself is only about 10,000. It looks a lot bigger than that, and it's got some, as you can see, it's kind of spread out. Across from the Walmart, and down the hill just here a little bit, there's an Albertson supermarket. That's right over there. Another light. Yeah, this is an area out here, of course, the major shopping district and stuff, and it's nothing special. It's like about 100 other places I can think of, but the downtown here is pretty special, and we're going to take you down there. One thing I've noticed here is the gas prices are pretty reasonable. There's $2.79 at that Shell right there. There's no main highway headed out to the north of here, and the reason for that is that there's a big mountain range up there and a bunch of wilderness, and so there's no way to put a highway through any of that. It's kind of like we are back at home. As you can see, this is the foothills, and a lot of up and down. That big complex over there that you see against the hillside, that's actually Western New Mexico University. This is a university town, and that campus is absolutely gorgeous, and I'm going to take you up there sometime before we're done here. But right now we're coming down kind of into the older part of town. And the big major intersection, of course, is the intersection of US 180 and New Mexico 90. And that's right down here just a little ways. Obviously, they got a McDonald's. Every place seems like it's got a McDonald's. This intersection right here is New Mexico 15. And if you go, and the hospital and the high school and stuff's up that direction. We probably won't get up there on this trip. But it goes up there about 40 miles or so, and it ends up right at the edge of the wilderness at the Gila Cliff Dwellings National Monument. I've been up there before, and that's really a pretty cool deal. So this intersection is Swan. You see the ambulance up there getting ready to make a turn. They're probably going taking somebody to the hospital. Well, actually, the ambulance station is up there too, so they might be going back to their station, although they're driving pretty slow. I would kind of guess they got a patient in the back of that. But you can see they had a Walgreens back there a little bit, and right there's a CVS. And there's our light has changed. I'm really not supposed to be holding the camera doing this. They've got a, like at home, they got a law saying you're not supposed to use cell phones while you're driving. But I don't have a camera operator with me, so I'm kind of be sneaky about it here. It's a big apartment building right there in front of us, I believe. One thing I noticed here's our intersection at 90, and we're going to make a turn here. 90 comes in from the southwest, and it's about 40 miles from Lordsburg. So if you're coming in from that direction off of I-10, then you'll come in from Lordsburg. Silver City's a mining town, and there's two big mines. There's one off on Highway 90 down here this direction, and a place called Tyrone, and then there's another one to the east of us, and pretty big mining setups, and of course that's where all the jobs are. And this place over the years is it's boom and bust like any other mining town, and the price of copper's up right now, so they're actually doing pretty well here. And one thing I was really impressed with, I came through here a few years ago, and they had this place was, there's a lot of boarded up storefronts and stuff like that, and the place was kind of dirty looking and faded and shop worn, and kind of looked like it wasn't having a real good time. And they've really cleaned the place up since I've been here this trip. And of course, I never stayed here very long. We used to come over here on the motorcycles and overnight here, and on a weekend come over here and stay over here on a motel on a Saturday night. And we're coming right up here. This is the main fire station right there. Oh, they got the truck sitting outside. It's engine 21. I think it must be their older truck. I saw one called engine 11 here not too long ago. Or that might be the engine from the other station. They've got another station up at the hospital. I'm not going to get up there to be able to show you that on this trip. But College Avenue right there is the way that goes up the university. And I'm going to take you up there and show you that, because that university, that campus is absolutely stunning. Very, very beautiful. But what I'm going to start out with is we're going to start out with going into the old downtown historic district. I'm going to take you through that. And I got these pedestrian crossings here. This old part of town here, and we're right on the edge of it actually, but the other part to the right of us here, where we're getting ready to turn up here. Here's the visitor center, by the way. And we're going to turn right here on Broadway of all things. And there's there we got a great. Up here they got, downtown Silver City. Silver City got its name, by the way, from the silver mines. That building up in the hill right in front of us is the county courthouse. And that's a stunning old building. If you like old buildings, there's a few really nice ones here. This one right there on the corner is actually City Hall. I kind of like that. Anything that says, any town that actually says City Hall. This is the old historic district, and as you can see, it's pretty darn cool. And it's been cleaned up, and look at the big. That's another town building of some kind. It says Town of Silver City on it. But this is all a lot of little shops now, and coffee houses and bars and restaurants, and there's a tattoo parlor if you're into that kind of thing. But this is an old movie theater there, and it actually looks like it's opened up again. There's another old movie theater right up here, the Gila. And that's still closed, but as you can see, this is a nice walkable downtown. Right behind here on this side, you can kind of see it over there. There's actually a little creek that runs through here. And they've actually cleaned that up, made it into like a linear park with a walking trail and everything, and it goes clear through town. It's pretty cool. That would actually deserve a video all of its own. See, here's another little commercial deal. There's a pizza place there, and here's a diner. I think that downtown area would actually deserve a walking video, and I'm not sure I'm going to get to that on this trip. But now we're up to, this is college, and a lot of these old Art Deco looking buildings like this one here. This is pretty cool, and there's a whole lot. Somebody could spend a lot of time here. Just if you're into architecture, somebody could spend a lot of time here, just looking at the architecture. Right over there is that. You can see the bridge. And that's where that creek and that linear park and the hiking trail and all that kind of stuff. There's a hike and bike store. We're going to head up here to go up and show you the college. This is also where the area up here around the college where all the really nice old restored homes are. And this is typical New Mexico. There's a great mix between the wealthy people and the poor people, and there's a whole lot of crushing poverty in New Mexico. Look at that church there, First United Methodist Church. So you'll have really nice restored houses, and right next to them you'll have houses that are practically falling down and people are still living in them. Here we're getting up by the university now. I'm going to turn around in one of the parking lots up here and give you a good view of it. I don't have any idea how many students go to this college, but it's a pretty impressive facility. You'll see here in just a minute. This building right here on the left is the School of Nursing, and right over there is the main part of the campus. These parking lots aren't designed for big trucks like I'm driving right now, but let me put the window down here and give you a look at that big open courtyard and nice buildings and the nice landscaping. There we go. We can show you that. Better angle this time. Get it up above my mirror. As you can see, that's a well-kept place and looks pretty busy. Now we're going to have you into the sun here for just a little bit till we get back downtown. These little neighborhoods off here to the right have got some really pretty old houses in them, and some of them are very lovingly restored. And of course, a lot of that was built before people had cars and drove everywhere, so there's a lot of houses that don't have very big lots or very big yards, and people walked everywhere they went. American Legion Hall. Seen quite a few van life people like that guy there. Oh, the road closed. They're going to have some kind of an event there. I was going to go there too. Well, we'll go back down here to the main drag. Yeah, there's that linear park I was talking about. And I can show it. Kind of stop right here and show you down there. It's kind of pretty with a walking trail, and God, that van's got a wood stove. It's even got a wood stove stacked on it. That's something. That's a true van lifer right there when you got a wood stove in your van. This means this is New Mexico 90 again. It's called Hudson Street here in town. I'm going to take you back up this direction a little bit. The two big grocery stores here in town are the Albertsons, and then this one up here is, I guess, probably a regional type chain. Got Dairy Queen. Food Basket. Anyway, that's just a quick windshield tour of the area here around in Silver City, and it's kind of an interesting place. It's about elevation here is about 5,900 feet, so it's a little bit higher than we are at home, and the weather here is a little bit cooler than we have at home. And we're back to the 180 junction. So what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to wrap this one up here, and I'm going to tell you, like I always do, take care of each other and love each other. And I've still got a green light, so I can go on through here. And we'll be back with another one pretty quick. I got something interesting I want to make a video about, and I don't know if I'll get a chance to while I'm here. But if I don't get a chance to make the video about it, at least I'll talk about it in another video. So we're headed back to the place where we're staying now. I'm back on 180 going the opposite direction from where I came in. So until I talk to you again, let me just tell you, peace out.